Welcome, Gunrunner.
Hey everybody, Kieran aka the Retrolad here, and I'm back with my final look at ST Action magazine. So I've got another 4 left here to look at. Some cool stuff, and been a fun journey going through these and reliving a lot of nostalgia, and getting more and more baffled over some of the ratings that ST Action handed out over the years. And this is the final lot, so we'll see what other joys we'll have in hold with joys we have in store with this lot. And the first issue we're going to be looking at here is issue 8 from December 1988, and you can clearly see that is Rampage on the cover, which is pretty cool. But they seem to be opening a box, obviously a compilation that had some other stuff in there. Looks like Rygar, but I don't think it is. But yeah, but some other stuff in there anyway. So let's have a look. So, oh, nice advert for Spitting Image. That's really cool. Very cool indeed. We've got to go through the previews, skip through them. It's the review stuff we're interested in. This is funny. You don't see stuff like this anymore. Like Electronic Arts telling you all the shops where you can buy their games. Has it got anywhere in Hertfordshire? It has. What has it got? Hobby Bike Computing in the marketplace in St Albans. Don't remember them, but it's got Software Plus, who I do remember. So yes, that was my shop of choice, was Software Plus. There's the letter page. I've got a lot of ST games in Software Plus, and Spectrum games before that. A little article on Microprose there. It's pretty cool. What's this? Looking at some compilations again. Oh yeah, compilations compiled. Sorry, I missed the first screen. First page even. 5-Star Ocean, Tri-Action 1 by Prism. Quartet Gold, Red Rat. Computer Hits 4, Tri-Action 2. I remember a lot of the Bow Trolley compilations because they were always really good value for money. There always had tons of games on them. Spectrum, that is, though, rather than the ST. I don't remember buying many compilations to the ST, though I did buy that one at a Bubble Bobble Rainbow Islands in New Zealand story on it. That was really good. World's Greatest Epics Leaderboard Collection. To sum it up, so they've actually individually rated the games as well on these, and then given them like an overall rating. So it didn't look like they really liked any of them much. Arcade Force 4 was their favourite. Indiana Jones Roadrunner, Metrocross and Gauntlet. Hostages by Infogrames, which they gave an STA 1. That was a good game, Hostages. Really good game. Elemental by Lancor. Story. Brilliant game. They gave it 75 and only a 1-page review. Should have got double page. It should have got an STA 1. One of the best Defender style games I've ever played. And the ST version is amazing. And it has some incredible parallax scrolling and great music by David Whittaker. So if you don't have it for the ST, you should do. It's amazing. Elf, never heard of that. It looks rubbish, got a rubbish score. Mafdet, again, looks rubbish and also got a rubbish score. Still got a bit of a croaky voice after recovering from flu, so I do apologise for that. We've got, oh look, Superconductor. So if you want to make music with your ST. Daily's Challenge by Ocean. 67. Alright for like waggling joysticks. Empire. Lancelot by Mandarin. Nice advert for Guerrilla War, although I don't believe that actually came out. I don't believe the ST Amiga. I think it was another one of those games where Ocean advertised it, but the ST and Amiga version never came out. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it didn't. IK Plus, unsurprisingly, an STA1, but 81. I would have scored it a lot higher than that. TetraQuest, the Games of the Year by US Gold. They're self-professed Games of the Year, I think is probably a better way to say it. Sorcery Plus. That was alright. I gave it 59. Tons of Games. Bamboozle. I think I had that in my action pack. 73. It was a good puzzle like that, actually. I quite liked it. Motorbike Madness by Mastertronic. That actually looks pretty cool. Kind of an isometric game. I'm actually interested in trying that out now. Around the World in 80 Days by Pandora. They didn't like that at all. Fernandez Must Die. That was alright. 63. Where Time Stood Still. That was terrific. Didn't come out on the Amiga either. SD only. They came out on the Spectrum and stuff, but the ST version was brilliant. Kind of like a black and white movie. It was really cool. 67. Action Service by Cobra Soft. You just got advert. 1943. There's an alright shooter. Nothing special. Fish by Magnetic Scrolls. Hellfire Attack by Martech. A blatant rip-off of Afterburner. But it's actually quite a good rip-off of Afterburner. And they seem to think so as well. Luxor by Software Horizons and Wizard Wars. Don't remember either of those, to be honest. Case Conversion. The Wonderful Cabal. I love Cabal. POW, Prisoners of War. Always surprised that they didn't get home conversions. It was a great arcade game and really popular from what I remember back in the day. And Wet Clemons, which was supposed to come out in the ST and didn't, as I've mentioned quite a few times in these videos. That's that issue. What have we got next? Issue 23, March 1990. So we've got a late one where you also got the cover disc as well. And Conquer This as a picture of a tank. So I'm not sure what the game's supposed to be because it just says Conquer This. So we'll find out, I guess. Nice advert for Midwinter. Go for the news. Cool advert for Zombie there. I like the way they actually used graphics there from the game. So that they're doing a Viz game. So the cover disc, Aquanaut. I didn't have this cover disc, definitely not. Pipe Mania, I bought Pipe Mania because I love Pipe Mania. Had it on the Spectrum and the ST. Theme Park demo. Lettuce, lovely advert for Rainbow Islands. Gorgeous artwork. Oh, so Conqueror, so that's the cover game. Conquer This. It is Conqueror by Rainbow Arts. And you've got an ST-A1. Good 3D tank game. Outlands by Pandora. I think that they might have messed up those screenshots. I wouldn't even imagine it's all red like that. That looks weird. They gave it 55. I think they messed that up. Footballer of the Year by Gremlin. It's alright that. It's quite different. It's not your usual football sim. It's not your usual football game. It's got a combination between the two. Fifth Gear by Firebird. They gave it 59. Wild Streets by Titus. Absolute crap beat 'em up. They gave it 58. I think that's really generous because it's really crap. Austerlitz. Tips and Cheats. Demon's Tomb, The Awakening by Melbourne House. Never heard of it. Got 65 though. Bad Company by Logotron. A game that looks amazing but was too bloody hard for its own good. They gave it 67. Introducing Atari's new enhanced STs. That's the STE. The first look at that, which is a great idea that came too late and had a few compatibility problems as well. Fighter Bomber by Activision. Day of the Viper. Ravenho. Tower of Babel, Ravenbird. Rotor by Arcana. Don't remember that at all. Don Booth Studios, so Dragon's Lair and Space War and stuff. After the War by Dynamic. Not a bad game, but again, like all Dynamic games, it was pretty hard. They got 69. Skidoo by Tomahawk, 60. Never seen that before. Looks alright. Enterprise, I think that was an Elite kind of game there by Arc. Aquanaut by Addictive. The Rings of Medusa. Intruder by Ubisoft. I was actually just writing about this in my ST exclusive article for geekly.co.uk that I mentioned before, and yeah, it's quite a cool little horizontal shoot 'em up. And the most interesting thing about it is that it was designed by the same people who went on to create Rayman for Ubisoft. So really interesting that was when I found that out. Dark Century by Titus, and there's Jeff Minter's Cool Column, an advert for a nice compilation, and we're done with a picture of Gazza on the back. Next up, February 1990, issue 22, Disco Magazine again. And Chaos Has Struck Back is the cover. Nice ocean advert, as you quite often find. Knights of Legend, oh look at that. Great, funny. X out. That was a cool bit of artwork for that advert. That was. The usual previews. Space Harrier 2 by Grand Slam. Front cover disc special logo Trim's Bag Company. There's actually a picture of Steve back there, up the top there. It's really sad hearing that he passed away recently, because he was absolutely legend on the ST. Such a good programmer. So good. Really knew how to get the best out of the hardware. Draken by Infogrames. Super League Soccer by Impressions. Nice advert for Batman there. Untouchables by Ocean, that's pretty good. It was 72. Twin World by Ubisoft. Nice Cyberball advert. Beach Volley by Ocean. Actually, Ocean France did it, if I remember rightly. That's pretty good beach volleyball game. Kick off extra time. Some stuff about playing North and South. Some other tips and cheats. Chase HQ. The ST version wasn't particularly good, especially when you consider how amazing the Spectrum version was. They gave it 64. It was a bit slow and plodding and not as great as it should have been. Lancaster. Chicago 90. First Contact. Beverly Hills Cop by Tynesoft, which was a complete waste of a really good license. The game was pretty crap. Shame, 69%. Did have good music though. There's that. So here is Chaos Strikes Back, aka Dungeon Master 2. No surprise to see that get an STA1 at 92%. The original Dungeon Master was supposedly the best-selling game on the ST and responsible for a lot of people actually going out and buying STs. There is Fighting Soccer by Activision. A game that I thought was alright back in the day, but having played it again recently, I thought it was awful. Safari Guns, Gaz's Super Soccer. Time, don't recognise that one at all, by Empire. Laser Squad by Blade Software. A lot of people like Laser Squad, but I have to confess I've never played it. Mystery of the Mummy. That looks quite cool. They didn't like it very much. They don't like a lot of stuff though. P-47 Thunderbolt. I think that's a really good shooter. Shame they only gave it one page with 64%. Pursuit to Earth. Looks a bit like Gyrus or something there. They gave it 47. Full Metal Planet. Some more stuff about the Bitmap Brothers. We had an article on the Bitmap Brothers on the other issues, but they were babies of the ST scene. Still always did really good games. There is Yak's column, and again, it looks like the Lynx makes an appearance because it's down there in the bottom corner. That's cool to see. And actually, was talking about Gases and Dokon there in the text there. ST Action magazine, number 18, October 1989. With Iron Lord on the cover. That's quite a nice bit of art actually. I quite like that. Batman. Populous. Xenon 2 Mega Blast. Previews. Ferrari Formula 1. Paperboy, at last. It's finally on the IBM, Atari ST and Amiga. Still seems strange when you go back to the years when PC compatibles were referred to as IBM PC or IBM PC compatibles. You never hear IBM at all now. Don't think they make PCs anymore. Haven't done for a long time, so it's it's strange. Frames. Just ready. Nice advert for Blood Money. Really good port to the ST by WJS Design. Wayne Smithson, friend of mine, interviewed him for Retro Gamer. Did a nice article on WJS Design. One page for A.P.B. It's a shame. Should have got more. 69%. Yeah, it deserves a bit more actually. The ST version's rather good. Games of Summer Edition by Epic. It's got an STA1. Good multi-event sports game. And there is the review of Paperboy, which they gave 74. The ST version is pretty decent, so yeah. Dynamite Ducks, conversion of Sega arcade game, they gave it 72. It's fair. It's right in one player, it's a much better two-player game. Myth by Official Secrets, 68%, so not the other Myth. That's the more game. This isn't called Myth on the ST. Legends of Jaw by Tomahawk. Great Courts by Ubisoft. Letters. STA1 Xenon 2. No surprise to see that got an STA1. A big favourite among ST fans. Interesting to put together sound. 88. So that didn't even warrant getting 90 odd for sound when it had an amazing soundtrack. Very, very strange. Great game. Red Heat by Ocean. They have it 44. That was alright. I quite liked it actually. So, the movie wasn't great, but the game was good. There we go. Blood Money. They gave it an STA1. The ST port of Blood Money. Really, really good game. That was amazing music on that version as well. Really, really, really love it. Rock hard though. That's the only problem with Blood Money is it's a really hard game. Iron Lord, which is obviously STA1 because it was the and it was the cover article, but they only go at 76. So it's a low scoring STA1. There's a Strider, which is actually a pretty good port, but the animation's quite lacking in the ST version. When the game, kind of game that was known for having amazing animation, but the ST version didn't particularly. Waterloo, RC Aero Chopper, and I should say that's a game we had to plug in a dongle in the side to control it. It was quite cool. Populous, The Promised Lands, 90, it's add-on disc. Prince by Atari, Frames, 66%. Conflict in Europe. Ferrari Formula 1. And yeah, and then there's Jeff Minter's column at the back. Check out his multicoloured ST, like he's painted it like with rainbow there at the top there. Look at that. Very cool. And that's the lot. So that finishes actually my look at ST Action magazine, split over 5 videos, and I hope you've enjoyed it. And for those of you who owned an ST back in the day like me, I hope it's brought back a lot of memories and nostalgia for you. And most of all, I hope you've enjoyed watching it, and let me know what you think in the comment as always. And I'll be back with another video very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.